Hey guys, it's good to see you. Now, I'm just saying it right now, right here. I was shocked yesterday, right? I was streaming, right? It was really chill, really nice stream. But Blitz is back. And I'm pretty sure I made that a title before, so I'm just going to say it now. Blitz is better than ever. That's what I'm saying. Because the thing is, right? Blitz has been, at least recently, been going through what I'm going to call an identity crisis. Because the thing is, right, when it first released, it was the cool, hip thing. Like, everyone loved it, the weak structure, it was cool. But then something happened. Eventually, Epic started to struggle to be able to release weekly updates, so they decided to do some experiments, like you do when you struggle to do something, And their experiment was to try and make it more like Reload, which I personally absolutely hated because the main reason that people played Blitz was because of the weeks. We can just say that right now. That was the main reason people played, because the weeks were cool. Thing is with Blitz, right? The week structure is the only way it stays popular because of the fact that, it relies on it. Because let's compare it to Reload, let's say. With Reload, right? Reload doesn't need big updates because it's got multiple really solid maps and it relies heavily on its loot pool. Blitz, on the other hand, relies on faster paced games so they get more boring a lot faster, and it also relies on crazy, wacky items. But when you get those same items over and over again, they lose, their wackiness. It's just normal. So it has to be updated more frequently to keep up with that. So that's why the flipping, the reloadified version of Blitz did not work. It didn't. Them having map rotations, it just didn't work, especially as the maps that they did pick were really just not good. I'm just saying it, they were not good. But now we're back, at least for now. Because the classic map is back, and I mean the classic version of the adventure map, not the weird evolution where it got a weird chapter 4 biome and all that stuff. This is the normal Venture Blitz map. And I've got a lot to say about it. I love this. This is the best flipping Blitz map we have ever. Right now. And you know why that's the case? It's because, right, it has good locations. Right. Because they took the Venture Reload map, which is a fantastic map, shrunk it down, and made it good. Not made it good. I mean, it was already good, but it's in they kept it good, which is good. But classic Epic Games, instead of riding that high, maybe adding some more maps, they decided with the weak structure to slowly update the map until eventually it was a completely different flipping map. It didn't share any of the same locations. It just wasn't good. So this is what they should do, right? And I know this is going to sound weird because I was talking about the reloadification of Blitz, but the one good thing with that would be a map rotation. That would be a good thing if we had good maps. So, what do I think they should do? Well, Oasis. Oasis is right there. It's one of the most loved maps. We need a Blitz version of that. And I've got a concept on screen. Here it is. Bloop. There it is. It's on screen. I made this customly. If you're curious why some of it looks a bit weird, it's because I smoothed it over a bit. Because basically, I made it in Scratch. So basically, because the flipping salty, what's it called? Salty spring? Whatever the flipping, Shady Springs. If you're curious why it might look a bit weird, that's because I used, this is going to sound random, I used the smoothing tool on Apple Intelligence to smooth over some of the rougher edges. So I'm just being transparent here. So if it looks a bit weird, that's why. But the image itself wasn't originally AI generated. It's just I smoothed it over a bit to help it make it hopefully look a bit better. I want you guys' opinion. Does it look better? Does it look worse? I honestly don't know. But personally, I think this would be good. Same goes if they, let's say, made a Slut Rush map, which I don't have a concept for, or even a Surf City map. Because I'm just saying, right, I just don't like Elite Stronghold. And yes, I have seen the update. Peerless Pier. At first, I was like, ooh, did they add some sort of new location? No, they didn't. All they did, right, was they took their old location. Well, not even old location. They just took something that was unnamed and gave it a name. And it's my favourite location on the map now that it's named. And it sort of invalidates my point about the square thing. But does that change my opinion on that reload map? No, it doesn't. I'm not even going to try and pretend as if it's changed. No, I still hate Elite Stronghold. It's boring. It's ugly. It's just not a good map in terms of so many factors. And we could have gotten so much better. That's my main issue with this. It's the fact that we could get better things and Epic would do less work. That's what annoys me, right? All they have to do, right, is take old locations and put them on a new map. Boom! You got a new good map. but they keep on making original locations for some reason. Like, I don't care. I don't play Reload for flipping Elite Armory. I don't play Reload for flipping the Labyrinth or some stupid flipping Halloween map. I play it for fast-paced, nostalgia-filled maps that are fun. Elite Stronghold is not fun. It feels like they're going back to the battle royale-fication thing. You might be asking, what am I on about? What is the battle royale-fication thing? Very simple. It's where they try and battle-ify, where they try and make Reload more like battle royale. And you might be asking, what am I on about? Well, I'm going to explain it to you. Because let's look, right? We had the first 3 Reload maps, right? We've got Adventure, Oasis, and Slurp Rush, right? Those are proper. That's what I'm going to call full Reload maps. Those are the perfect maps, okay? They symbolize what Reload was meant to be. But then, right, we got Squid Grounds, which isn't really a proper Reload map. Let's be honest. It isn't, okay? It's way bigger. It has loads more locations. It doesn't fit in, is what I'm saying. It doesn't feel like a Reload map. And then afterwards, I'm pretty sure we got the Nightmare Island one, which just, like, who cares? It's flipping Nightmare Island. I don't care. I'm sure. I know some people love it. Shouts them. But I don't care. Because, like, it's the flipping stupidest idea possible, right? I've said it for ages, but I'm going to say it again. You take a Chapter 5 biome, but you don't take the locations. You just take the Chapter 5 biome. So now, what's going to happen when they, let's say, want to make a Chapter 5 Reload map based on Chapter 5 Season 2? They're going to be kind of stuck, because they already used that theme for some stupid Halloween map. Then we got Surf City, which is the closest we've had to a classic Reload map in flipping ages. You know, they took pre-existing locations on a new map. And while it wasn't the best, it fit in with the others. It's my 4th favourite map for a reason. And now we've got Elite Stronghold, a map with barely any identity, a map that's boring, it's bland, I just don't like it. And I keep on going on about it, and I genuinely am sorry for that. I'm going to try and not go on about the same things, because that just gets boring. But I just don't like it. And, like, can I just say, right? I'm just saying it right now. I know this is a Blitz video, and I'm kind of talking about a lot about Reload, but I'm going to say it again. What is this map rotation in Reload currently? This is going to be my final Reload point. Why did they pick Venture, Slurp Rush, and Elite Stronghold? What are these picks? Why is Slurp Rush here? The thing is, right, I love Slurp Rush, don't get me wrong. But not when we have to pick between 3 Reload maps. Like, come on, I get Elite Stronghold's the new one, so they're going to keep that one. But, guys, Oasis is better than Slurp Rush. Let's not kid ourselves here. Slurp Rush is better. Why? Why pick Slurp Rush over Oasis? Like, who was asking for Slurp Rush to say over Oasis? That's what I'm asking. Because I don't think anyone was, but Epic answered anyway, just like they always do. And man, the thing is, right, I'm talking about the weak structure being back. I don't know if it's back, okay? Because, like, I don't know. But I'm hoping it is, because the map rotations, this could just be like when they brought back Stark Industries briefly, and, like, they removed the map rotation. It could, that literally just could be all it is. Personally, I hope it isn't, though. Personally, I hope they bring back the reach structure and all that stuff. This could age poorly, or this could age well. I honestly don't know. So, I want to thank you guys for watching the video. Don't worry, shoutouts are just about shoutouts are just about to be on the way, aka now. First off, the people who always get shoutouts for some reason, Mr. Morgan and Mr. O, shout out to them, I guess. They get their shout out, yay. Miss Apps, she's pretty chill. We got the Gang-a-Lang, we got the Loot Hunters, we got Smithy Boy, we got Kodan FN, we got Undercover Sky, we got Beast of FN, FN, TN, whatever it is, Beast of FN, I'm pretty sure. And probably the other people who I don't know. Oh yeah, Smithy's friend, what's his name? Red Wang. Yeah, shout out to Red Wang. He's pretty chill from what I've heard. Never really talked to him or anything, but he seems pretty chill. Obviously, shout out to Burning Blade 20 because he's made my intro. Also, guys, this will be a quick thing, right? I will be releasing an album on my 1-year anniversary. Just to announce it publicly, there will be an album. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be wild. And I hope you guys will enjoy it on June 14th when it releases. So, yeah, wait, Luca, shout out to Luca. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I've got to say in this video. So, anyways, see you next video, guys.